Hello, everyone, and welcome to ACT Virtual. Good day, good evening, or good morning. Wherever you may be joining, whether it's Europe, Asia, or any place else in the world, we're extraordinarily pleased to have you here with us for this inaugural ACT Virtual event. My name is Erik Neandross. I'm the CEO of Gladstein, Neandross & Associates, the company that has brought you the ACT Expo for the last 10 years. While we certainly missed seeing you all in Long Beach this past May, we obviously had to roll with the punches, as did the rest of the world. While the annual ACT Expo event could not take place in person this year, we knew that we simply couldn't take the year off. We've been hard at work putting together an online version of the event that we think will again set the bar for the industry. We've taken the annual ACT Expo event and we've morphed it into this virtual format. This has given us all of the same great elements, and frankly, a lot more. We have the same great content, the same great speakers that we've been known for. We've got an incredible show floor filled with the latest and greatest tech, fuels, and suppliers, just moved into this virtual world. In the expo hall, you're still going to be able to check out the booths. You're still going to be able to get the information that you need from the suppliers. And you're still going to be able to engage and have conversations and learn and talk to others in the industry. Throughout the show, we're going to be doing technology demonstrations. We're going to have media announcements. We're going to have new product announcements that we'll have in this virtual format. All the latest leading suppliers in the industry are going to be represented, and you're going to have the ability to engage and meet with them. And there's a number of different ways that that's going to happen. We have the online chat tool. We have a video tool that'll allow you to have face-to-face meetings live. So we can't meet in person. We do have a lot of opportunity for that engagement and interaction. We know that that's a really key element to attending an event. And so we've tried to find ways to replicate that as best we can in this virtual platform. So in addition to the online chat and the video tool, we have lots of other ways to help facilitate that networking. Check out the attendee list. See who is you might want to meet. Set up a meeting with them, chat with them, add them to your LinkedIn network. There's all kinds of ways that you're going to be able to meet with other attendees and engage with them, both here during the show hours and afterwards. So we think that this is really going to add a new element to ACT Expo in this virtual platform this year, and we're excited to get going. So how did we set up ACT Virtual? First, I want to thank our fleet planning committee. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to put together this event. Our fleet planning committee is made up of some of the most progressive fleets in the US and Canada of all different shapes and sizes. After all, ACT Expo is designed and built for fleets who are looking to come out and see the latest products and to ultimately buy those products. First thing, we knew we couldn't do 3 days back to back for 8 hours a day. We knew that just simply wouldn't work. So instead, we took our ACT Expo event, we stretched it over 19 different days and over a couple of months. Now, each month, we have a couple of days of content. No session will be more than 2 hours long. This allows for our attendees to pick and choose what works. If battery electric is of interest, you can check out those sessions. If it's hydrogen fuel cells, you can check those sessions out. Natural gas, propane, renewable fuels, efficiency, whatever it is you're interested in, you can check those boxes. You can attend those events. And ultimately, what our fleet planning committee says is make it so I can schedule this like a meeting. I can block out those 2 hours on this Tuesday and next Thursday. I've got those meetings in my schedule, and I know that I'll be able to give it the time and attention that it needs to come check out the areas that I'm interested in and make it work for me. We think that that's great feedback, and it's going to be a really efficient and effective way to host an online event. Now, during all of these great sessions that we have over the couple of months, we're going to be running polls and surveys. This is going to give us a pulse on what's happening in the industry, live and in real time. And we're going to share those results back with you. Should be pretty interesting to see what we get. We have a lot going on here at ACT Virtual. We've got our usual lineup of all the great sessions, the great speakers, technology demos, announcements, and an amazing expo hall floor filled with the best sponsors in the industry, who we have to thank for all their support and participation, because frankly, without it, this event would not be possible. So let's get the show on the road or on your computer screen. First up, we are really excited to have with us here today, Judy Mitchell, board member from the South Coast Air Quality Management District. The South Coast AQMD has been a longtime supporter of the ACT Expo event series and its predecessor events going back to 2003. We're thrilled to have Ms. Mitchell back with us as a representative of the agency, where she's been on the governing board since 2010. Now, in addition to her role in the South Coast AQMD, she's also a member of the California Air Resources Board, a position that she was appointed to by Governor Brown in 2013. Ms. Mitchell is a long-standing leader within the community and a champion of a number of environmental initiatives. We're really thrilled to have her here with us today to kick off this year's ACT virtual event. Judy, thanks so much for being here.
Hi, everyone. It's great to see so many people signed on today for the launch of the ACT virtual event. On behalf of South Coast Air Quality Management District, we're proud to support this event and the opportunity to continue meeting and talking with you about the progress of this industry. Normally, I would have been with you in person in Long Beach, and we would be part of the biggest showing of clean transportation fleets this nation has ever seen. But I'm glad to see that it's turned out to be true, even in a virtual setting. 2020 has seen so many disruptions to our status quo, to the way we work and live and travel. In January, nobody could have predicted that the pandemic would change our lives this way. Now, virtual meetings are the new normal. We never expected that one of the consequences of this pandemic would be clear freeways and lighter traffic. And as a member of the California Air Resources Board and the South Coast Air Quality Management Board, it has been a challenge to dispute the notion that the COVID-19 crisis initially cleaned our air. The clearer skies during the early period of our stay-at-home orders in March were primarily due to the rainy, cold weather. Our engineers and scientists found that while car traffic was down during that time, traffic from big trucks and containers decreased only 20%. And that's because we continued to need basic goods. We needed food, paper goods, medicines, and we did a lot more online ordering. So deliveries to grocery stores, warehouses, and to homes continued. These heavy-duty diesel trucks continued to bring nitrogen oxide emissions and smog to our region. And now that we have hotter weather, we also have higher ozone levels in all areas of our region. What we need now, more than ever, are cleaner, zero and near zero emission trucks and equipment. And that's what this conference is all about. At South Coast AQMD, we have made some tremendous strides in supporting projects that can make this happen. With our fleet rules, we help to build the market for ultra-clean natural gas and propane-powered vehicles. And now, more recently, we've made significant investments in cutting-edge electric truck projects developed by the largest truck manufacturers in the world, including Daimler and Volvo. These incredibly important projects and partnerships are going to be the key to getting us to cleaner air. One thing we know is that it truly takes a village to transform air quality. And each of you play an incredibly important role in getting us there. And that is why South Coast AQMD has been a major supporter of the ACT Expo from its start. I've been coming to ACT Expo since I was elected to the AQMD board in 2010. That's been 10 years, and I have enjoyed it every year that I've attended. And every year, thousands of you, fleet operators and industry stakeholders, come to see and learn about these technologies, talk to manufacturers, and gather the resources and the information you need to make important decisions about clean fleets and clean fuels. We're proud to invest in advanced clean technology because clean technology means clean air. In the next few months, ACT Virtual will be packed with announcements, technology, and critical industry content. It's really exciting to see these new technologies as we are on the cusp of a transformation of the industry to zero emission. I want to thank everyone who's worked so hard to make this year's event happen. Even with all the incredible twists and turns of this year, I hope you all have a great time, and I hope to see you in person next year at ACT Expo. And now I will turn it back over to Erik.
Well, thank you, Judy, for those remarks, for being with us here today, and for the tremendous support that you and the South Coast AQMD have provided to the advanced clean transportation industry. We all know that Southern California is really ground zero for a lot of these cutting edge technologies and other important initiatives. So on behalf of everyone that's tuned in online and beyond, I think it's fair to say that we couldn't do it without your continued strong support. Thanks again for being here.